Altcoin season continues. Ethereum broke to new highs. Bitcoin bouncing back. KASPA big rebound. We're gonna talk about all these names. We're gonna show you the chart today live. Make sure to cook the like, share it on the X, drop a comment and subscribe. Let's go, Jomo.
Let's go. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We're getting that sweet ass rebound that we wanted. We want this rebound. We want it to licky licky. Isn't that right, CM, for us? So please, right now, ask your questions because this live is all about answering your sweet questions while we talk, of course, about the market and make some good laughs and some good fun. And we're going to start by showing you a beautiful, lovely chart by Bitcoin. CM, can you please allow the chart? Okay, so we can see that Bitcoin is moving, and CM, I would say that right now, Bitcoin isn't leading the market right now. What's leading the market is actually ETH, okay? But, of course, nothing moves without Bitcoin, and we needed this rebound. Remember yesterday we talked about, I told you I wanted to bounce above the 100K. So far, it has been doing exactly that. If we can, look, CM, if we can not go below this low, okay, even if it takes another week or even tomorrow, whatever, I don't know when it breaks out in new highs. If we don't go below this low, I think we have a very, very strong market. We're detectives, right? We need to be detectives in the market. And one of the clues that I always look for in a good saucy market is strength, right? The least possible weakness that you can have. And if you can remain above the 100K, right? Even if it's for a day, two, whatever, I don't care, okay, week, and then break out without going below it, that's massive strength. I really want that to happen, CM. And of course, look at ETH leading the way right now, continuing the breakout. Look, I kind of looked at ETH right here before it broke out, actually before it built this thing, and I said ETH is looking bad, and I told you that one day maybe it will rise and resurrect if people can get money out of it in the funds. But look, it's just resurrecting, and I love it. ETH, as you said, is giving us that saucy altcoin moves. What do you think, Sia?
Yeah, man. Absolutely, man. Absolutely big breakout, and we have also a big move on the US stock market. Okay, look on the stock market back above. That's the Nasdaq back above the 200, back above its 50-day MA, surging into its all-time high. This is insane. This is a melt-up market. The market's melt-up is back, my friend. It's back. Is on, and we had, I think, a CPI today, so obviously it looks
Inflation
bullish.
numbers came better than expected, yeah.
So that's bullish. Anyway, man, markets pushing up, but again, they are pushing up now into area of resistance, the Nasdaq, the S&P. So again, I will assume a pullback, but guys, I might be completely wrong, and we might not get the pullback. Let's look on ETH BTC a little bit. You can see ETH BTC keep going up here on the weekly. Nice, looks like a nice reversal, and also on the monthly. Look at this cow, man. Look at the monthly reversal, man. Monthly reversal. Boom, bullish engulfing here. We still have another 18 days for this month. This monthly candle can be outrageous, man. Let's see. Maybe it will be one of these babies, Maybe it will be one of these babies. By the way, guys, cook the like, subscribe to the channel, click the bell if you have a question. Let's look on the question. We have a question now. Do you think hodlers should be out in Q4 or sooner? Hey, man, we do not have a crystal ball. We trade the charts, we trade the market. Markets go up, we trade them. We're not coming with these, predictions or assumptions that in Q4 the market must collapse. No, we trade it. If the market will break out and continue ripping, we're gonna keep ripping and make money. That's why we're not hodlers. Hodlers, they always, they have so much doubts and questions, and they always, having emotions. Ooh, should I sell? Should I buy? Ooh. No, man, we don't care about it. We trade it. Again, I think Q4 can be bearish. Again, that's what I think. But my opinion is not my trading. Okay, I can be bearish on Q4, but I can actually go long on Q4 once I see very bullish signals from the market. Get me? So I don't know, man, but really join our community, trade with us, come trade with us, print money with us, and then go short with us once we get the top. Because once we get the top, it's probably going to be amazing short selling opportunity to jump into, the market. But let's not talk about that. Let's enjoy the bull run now. Now we're in a bull run, man. Leave that nonsense for later. Once you see a top, okay, we need to see a top. Hodlers need to understand how to spot a top. If you don't know how to spot a top, you always gonna get wrecked. You always gonna need someone to help you, some YouTuber to tell you, oh, is it gonna top in 2025 or 2029 or the bookie or kuchi puchi puchi? Man up, time to man up and learn how to identify distributions, tops, head and shoulders, parabolic top, whatever, man. It's written, it's been researched for the last 100, 200 years in the stock market. All you need to do is just open your eyes, man, and just learn how to identify tops, man. It's very simple.
CM, wait. Look, his name is Hodl Doom, so he knows that hodlers are meant to be doomed.
All right,
I'm
man.
sorry. It's in the name. It's in the name. Only jokes, Hodl Doom. Only jokes, man. Only love here.
KASPA. Let's look on KASPA. Hey, KASPA. Guys, cook the like, subscribe to the channel. Share it on your Twitter. Share this live on the Twitter. Let's look on KASPA, man. KASPA.
CM, whenever you go and check the questions, I can notice that with time your eyesight is getting a bit worse. Every time you're
Oh yeah, man. I don't see I need to look carefully, you know what I mean? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's look on the KASPA. Look, KASPA, guys, KASPA had a big rejection candle yesterday that actually almost shook me out of the trade. I still have a little trade, man. I actually took some profit yesterday on that pullback or whatever, and it actually hit many targets. So I took a lot of profits yesterday on my KASPA trade. Still have a little position. Now look, let's see how it's gonna close the day. This day is very important. If it can close here like that, the way it is like that, like a nice bullish candle or maybe higher, and then it will invalidate the red bar. Okay, if it can close here, and yeah, if it do that, it can definitely continue to the 155 area. That's actually my target for this leg up for KASPA. This leg up again. I'm mega bullish on KASPA. I'm not calling for a top. I'm just calling for at some point a pullback, and then we're going to melt up into new all-time highs. And that's what I think is going to happen to KASPA. But after a pullback, a revisit of the 200-day or the 50-day or the 100-day, after whenever it's going to happen, then melt up, melt up, melt up, melt the F up. Press the fucking like button, guys. Listen to this guy. Press the fucking like. By the way, Jomo, tell them what we have today.
We have a surprise for all our viewers. Just because you always come, we want to give some lucky trader, viewer, whatever, a gift, man, woman, lady, boy. We don't know who it's going to be. Okay, if you reach in this live to 100 likes on this video, okay, on this live, and 100 comments, so we need to start commenting. All right, commenting good things, not just blabbish and gibberish, right? We are going to seek. All right, and we're going to give randomly to one random person here a free ticket to the Master the Bull seminar. But there's a caveat. That person needs to be subscribed to this channel, of course, and to give us a like, of course. So you need to give us a like. We need 100 likes. You need to put a comment. We need 100 comments, and we need you to be subscribed to this channel, and you're going to get a free ticket to the Master the Bull. CM, what is Master the Bull? Master the Bull is a seminar we made with huge love for everyone here to make sure that we teach them how to make money in bullish trends, and not just how to hope, not how to rely on luck, not to need, certainty from other people, from YouTubers and so on. It's to take matters into their own hands, to know how to enter into opportunities and how to book in the profits. Because CM, we all know how many people round trip every time their gains. We're going to make sure we're teaching you how to book in those sweet profits. So right now, you should scan the QR code. If you want to purchase it, you have 20% off, right? Free money from us to use. Scan the QR code right now. It's next week, right? Monday 19th, limited availability. So reserve your spot right now. Don't miss it. People, you're going to have this recorded for life. So if you miss it, no worries. You can come or you can watch it afterwards. And of course, CM, remember, we're giving a gift for some lucky dude or gal. Okay, so we need to get those comments right now, those likes, and we want to give a free gift. So let's get to 100. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go
Let's
to a
go.
hundred. Let's go to 100 likes and give some happy camper a free bull webinar to
Let's
help him
go.
print money. Help him print money with us. We're gonna part of the webinar as well. You're gonna get all our top bangers list, guys. All of them. Send into your email, or you can just screenshot the videos, whatever. You're gonna write it down. We're gonna have 100. I'm gonna give you like around 40 to 50 banging coins name, meme coins, AI names, in other sectors, the bangers of the bangers. All I'm gonna plus we're gonna teach you how to trade them, how to buy breakouts, how to take profit, and all that. And now we're gonna move to the next question. We're gonna ask you how much. We're gonna show you how much you take on every take profit point, etc., etc. This kind of questions you all gonna get it answered in the webinar, in the Master the Bull. So hook the like, guys. Sir, how much percentage do you close at each point? Man, it's up to you. In a very bullish environment, I buy a breakout. I have 5 take profits targets. Usually, I'm closing between 15 to 20% on each of them. In a very bullish environment, if it's a coin I like, I close 10% and I leave 50% on the table as a runner with a tight stop on it to let it print, just like we did with virtuals, with KASPA, and with many other bangers that we like. So it's up to you. Let's say between 15 to 20% on each take profits point. That's how I cash out. That's how I put my trigger orders, my take profit orders.
Yeah, and CM, look, it's a good question to kind of sit on for just one moment, because the thing about it is that people sometimes ridicule, about, so you only take like what, on average 40, 50, 60% on your winners on average, as if it's a bad thing, and they're waiting for the 5x and 10x. But listen to this, ladies and gentlemen, this is important. Whenever you know how to take a concentrated position, anywhere between 20 to 30, maybe sometimes 40% of your account into a trade that makes 50%, right? That means you made 25% of your account on one trade. And if you have multiple of these, sometimes a month, and you have multiple months which you can do that, that's how you make consistent gains, and you don't rely on luck. You don't wait for that lucky 5x or that lucky 3 or 10x or whatever, which is like, it's like a gambling. You go to the roulette, you rely on red, you rely on numbers. No, that's not a strategy. That's not how professionals go into it, right? It's like you go to you want to be a boxer. You're not going to go into a boxing match without knowing how to, defend as well, to punch, everything. You need to know all these things to be professional. You're not going to go and gamble your life versus Mike Tyson, right? Look at CM. Look at CM face. This is the Mike Tyson of trading. You don't want to get in a ring with him without knowing what you're doing, just waiting that to swing at him and to hit. No, he's going to duck, weave, and smash you with a hook. Okay, so you need to know what you're doing, ladies and gentlemen. This is important. Yes, we take 40, 50, 60, sometimes 100% gains, right? But we're the Mike Tysons, so we do it consistently over time, over and over and
Bro,
over.
and also, we leave runners. Okay, people
Yeah.
don't know. Some traders just cash out everything. Me, if I take a banging trade and I see it going bananas, it's going bananas. I can identify a coin that is going bananas, that is explosive, that is aggressive. So then I know, hey, I'm not going to close all my position on the fifth target. I'm going to drop the last 2 targets, and then I'm going to have a runner of like 30%, 40% of the original position. and
Yeah.
that's a big kahuna
And
bag.
we know how to add to it as well.
Yeah,
Sometimes you add to it.
and
You still
you
took some trade profits, and then if you
pyramid.
see it bang, you pyramid up, boom, boom. Those are the best trades. Whenever you have those take profits, you have another opportunity to add everything back, maybe to double up. That's how you do it. And we do it with low risk entries. We don't do it with Hail Marys in the middle of a move. We know how to do it. Mr. Green Mose, 884. Remember, guys, we need to get to 100 comments and 100 likes for everyone to be, eligible. One of you is going to get it, yeah. But for that one person to be eligible for that gift of the bull seminar, we need to get 100. So print those comments, get it coming, and ask good questions. Make it
Man,
intellectually interesting for us.
man, that's what we do. We wait for these mega trades. Sometimes they come. Once a mega trade come, a mega trade for me is a trade that is very tight, low risk. You can put big money on a breakout, and then that's going to be a big position. So this is going to be probably 20, it can be 10 to 20% of the account from the get-go, and then they usually have another add-on entry after the breakout or into the breakout. So then we trade less, but and we have large position. That's how I roll. I always look for large positions in because I understand the power of concentration, and we're talking about it a lot. Concentration is the most important thing if you want to make big money in the markets.
But it needs to be large in relation to the risk. You can't just take large positions without understanding low risk and high asymmetric reward, right? If you put a 50% of your account on a position, but your stop loss is 50% down, then you lose 25% of your account, right? To get back from 25%, you need to make like 30 something, I need 35% gain or something like that to get to break even. If you lose 50% of your account, let's say, right? Let's do you say you put everything on one position and then you lost 50% because you have no risk management. You need 100% gain to get back to break even. So me and CM, look, part of our edge, and this is important. I know many of you don't understand it, and it's okay. It's part of the journey. In the beginning, I didn't understand it as well. But having small losses, all right, when you're wrong, without that ego trying to be smart, right? Just, respecting the fact that when you have an invalidation point and it needs to be tight, right? The tighter, the better. Even if you get stopped out one, twice, three times, when the banger comes, all right, it goes and it makes 3 to 4 and 5 and 6 and sometimes $10 for every $1 you lose on a losing trade. That's how you play with those small risks trade but high asymmetric rewards. That's why we love breakouts, because we understand that when breakouts work, they work so good and you can be so concentrated in them that even if you had like a variance or a few stopped out, which perfectly, it's like expenses this is a business. The expenses, whenever the money comes on the breakout, it pays for so many of those and multiples more. That's why we make so much money when breakouts work on the way up. And you see CM is loving it because he knows what I'm talking about. The power of concentrated trades, low risk, high asymmetric reward. We're going to teach it. Make sure to come to our Master the Bull seminar.
Follow our Twitter too. Follow our X-Men. I just shared, I think just before the bull run started, just before the alt season started, the altcoin strength started, I shared a quote, my quote. There is nothing better than a big position on a breakout trade, on a crypto breakout trade that goes 2x, 3x from your entry in 2 weeks. It's 100 times better than a sex with hot blonde. It's much better than any kind of sexual relationship with the woman of your dream. Give me a breakout trade that go 2x 3x from my entry in 2 weeks, man. I don't care. I'm going monk mode for 5 years, man. I don't care. That's all I need in my life. A good breakout trade. It's fucking amazing, man. People don't
Definitely.
understand. People don't understand it.
When it's concentrated and it's moving, man, it's fucking awesome. It's great. It's great, man.
All right. What comes first? Point 10 CAS retest or 016? Your thoughts according to what the charts are hinting. Thanks in advance. Man, up to Mr. Bitcoin. If Bitcoin roll over from here, 10-cent retest. If Bitcoin is not rolling over, continue higher, 16 cent. Actually 155. I don't see 16 cents hit. I think 155 if it's a significant peak, but I don't know, man. You never know. It's all speculation. So yeah, watch the Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin moved the market. Bitcoin is the DJ, and KASPA is the hot bird next to the speaker. Dancing with her green booty all over you.
Man, this should be a meme. We should make a
Working
meme out of it.
Caspa
Bitcoin
with,
DJ,
with hot.
Caspa with the
Think about it, hot bird like with a K on her top, like a nice little top, and a big K on her and her booty,
on the
doing like
nipples.
this, man. You know, and all the other ugly girls in the club, they are the shit coins, the meme coins, ugly girls, and she's the only one, man, that is hot. Fucking amazing.
Yeah, man, you're cracking me up, man. That's good. Hey, you have at least 50 more comments you can make on what CM did right now. We need to get to that 100. If we don't get to 100 comments, and I'm going to count, okay? We're going to count. I have an AI. It's going to count it for us, okay? So no one is going to get the free Masterable seminar. So make sure to like right now and give us those comments because CM at these hours is the best CM. I love it.
Cook the like, my friends. Cook the like. Girlfriend will melt faces.
Griffane.
Griffin. Sorry. Yeah.
Griffane.
Get lit Caspa Cas.
Let's lick
Yeah.
it. Let's lit it.
Yeah, man. Well, guys, drop us something. Drop us something in the question. Show some
Man.
life, man. These people, man.
Dude, how many live do we have right now? I think it's a weekly people right now. With everything that we've done right now, we deserve more of this love. Where is it?
Let's
Come
see.
on,
Let's.
guys.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. So,
The Grimos is always saying, let's go. Hey, ask us a good question, Grimos. A trading related question, something that you always wanted to ask someone that is dealing with professional trading. Ask us about the routines, the life, something good, something juicy we can teach you. This at this time of the day, me and CM are like in the good people zone. All right, so we want to give you everything. It's like whenever you have someone is like chilled and he gives you everything. That's what we are right now. We want to give you everything. So a gift for sure. We want to give you a free ticket to the Master the Bull. So
man, we answered your question with the large position. Yeah. We answered your question. What do you think about taking less trades with a large position? We talked about it, man. Concentration approach. Well, duh, bro, duh. Just go back to the video. You're gonna find it.
what about Snack? Man, Snack was a trade that I completely missed in the last move up, man. It was amazing. Look at this motherfucker, man. It moved like a mofo. Didn't give any entry,
Wow, wow.
any entry. I was looking at it like a
Holy.
fucking hawk. I was looking at it, looking at it. Sometimes these coins never give you an entry. Never, never, never. Look, the longest consolidation was like 4 days. This is unhealthy to look at. Unhealthy, all right. This is like I don't know. I don't want to. I want to say like a model we can't even hit with, but we need to stop with the references of that. So look, right now it's not doing anything. It's not as look. You need to understand the difference between when something is ferociously about to break out and wants to print like a 10x, all right, in let's see, 10x in a month, all right. Look how strong this is, and right now, look where it is right now. It's very different. Over here, you got out of a big neglect stage, right? All this, right, was a neglect stage, kind of sideways action. Let's call it a couple of months. Yeah, let's call it, 7, 8 months or so. Okay. It went sideways. No one was looking at it. That's the neglect phase. And then he broke out of it ferociously. The only real entry you could have had was roughly this entry. If you made this entry because you understood it broke out and you found it from the neglect phase, you understood maybe it's going to go potentially higher and it went so much higher. Right now, You don't have it so much. Yes, you had a potential tradable bottom, okay, with this inverse head and shoulders, like many meme coins did, but this is kind of lagging right now, okay? All the other meme coins that are leading the way already broke out, and Snack kind of lagging right now. Can this move up? Look, anything can move up, and with the market, probably most things will. But will this lead the way like it done over here? Probably not. But that's my thoughts. Take a look at Modang, for example. Modang is something you want to look like a hawk. See if it gives an entry, and then Modang is probably going to go into a ferocious continuation afterwards. Snack, probably, but not as strong. What do you think, CM?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Zebek. What's Zebek?
Zebek.
Ah, ZBCN, the ZBCN network. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it is cooking, man. It is cooking. I'll show you. I'll show you what it's actually on my radar.
it's on the radar.
It's on my radar. If you look here, it looks like it's testing. It can be a ferocious movement if it takes that level. That's an impressive
Double top, yeah.
bottom, man. That's an impressive area of resistance that if it can reclaim it and hold above the 22 whatever 00022 area ish, man, that's gonna be amazing. And sir, if you like the Zibek nonsense, uh, join our community because we're gonna share the breakout trade of Zibek once it's ready to break the F out. It could stay boring for another year or two. You never know. It might fail and never even break. But if it does break, you can count on it that Mr. Crypto Mindset himself gonna go balls deep on the breakout and gonna print the fucking money, my friend. Brr, brr. Let's look on this guy. Bid creator, bid is the competition for virtual bid on base. Boo, boo. MC, la la la. Your thoughts on entry? Bid. Let's see if, man, it looks like it's a Dex coin. Let's look on bid. Okay, bid. I have, bid. Bid? Bid. Is it on Binance? Where is it, man?
Yeah, only perps though.
Only perpetuals, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's creator bid. It's this one. It's this one. I think it's creator bid. He called it. One
He
second.
said bid, ticker bid.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. One sec.
It's a new coin on Binance. I think it's this one. Is this what you found?
Nah. It's actually nice. Bid. What's the? Give me a sec. Bid 66. Yeah, it's this one, man. It's on Next. I'll show you the chart, the big chart.
Okay.
Let me show you the chart, man. Your chart are so white, they're horrible, man. I don't know how you watch this shit.
Oh,
Anyway,
I love it, man. I love it.
bid. Look at bid, man. Bid actually looking good, man. I'm gonna add it to my watch list, man. It looks like a very nice squeezy Japanesey. Ooh, rune pumping. I like rune. Rune, I have a position, make me money.
We heard your alert. That was funny.
Of course you heard, man. That's a special computer we have. Now look, this is bid. Actually looking nice, man. I'm not buying it yet. I'm not buying this nonsense. I might buy if it can come up above this level in a nice fashion. That will probably not happen. I might buy. Or if it's going to break out, pull back, consolidate, boom. Or maybe, maybe here I'm not interested because it's a small coin. I don't know about it. Looks like a rubbish. But if it's going to start clearing highs or making higher lows, something like this, then I'm going to jump in once it starts the uptrend, the bull run. I like to jump into coins when they go into bull runs, not when they are going sideways in their bottoms, because then I'm losing money. Why? Because I'm not trading with the capital that is locked in this garbage. I'm not trading the other leaders that are printing brr, brr, brr. Get me?
It's funny, but the Maxi one only trades like 130K a day, while the Binance one trades like 4 million. So on Binance, it will be better to trade it.
Good to go. Good to know, man. Show
And
me.
this is free alpha for people for and that they can actually learn something. Look, it matters. Your account size matters, right? If you have like over 50 or $100,000 account, then you need to be really cognizant about the show my chart, CM, about the volumes. Okay, so for example, the bid chart over here, you have the volume. You can see it over here. The average volume on dollar wise is $128,000. Maybe you don't see it because it's quite small. But if I go, so trust me, if I go to the Binance chart, which is a bit different, you can see it came after the Mexi one. It looks a bit sweeter. You can see that it actually says 4.5 million on average, and this is a 24-hour average volume dollar wise. Okay, so if you are a trader, if you're a new trader and you don't understand the necessity of finding something that is not thinly traded in an exchange, then you need to understand, because if you trade thin names, you can have slippage. And slippage means that you buy something, but you buy it higher than you wished, and then you don't have low risk, high asymmetric reward. And on the way down, if you get stopped out, you'll have high slippage on the way down. So you will lose money basically. So we don't want slippage for sure. What else do we have, CM? Aether.
Leave that for now. Yeah, we have a lot of coins, man, to look at, but we also, have to go eat and sleep.
No, for sure. Do we think that trading volume helps understand the market indication? For me, the most important thing, after a breakout is to see abnormal high volume on the breakout. Okay. If you have a sideways base and you're looking for a continuation trade, what you want to see is a huge bar dildo on the breakout. That will confirm that you're having a beautiful breakout. So definitely volume for me is something important. What do you think, Sam?
Like this dildo. Sir,
Something like that. Something like that.
yeah, we're gonna look on this, man. We're gonna look on it. We don't have a bag at the moment. We're gonna look on it later, man. Hey, Joe and CM, are you guys active in the stock market? If one is new to trading, do you recommend both crypto and stock market or just crypto to maximize gain? I'll start. Only crypto, my friend. Stock market is garbage. You better join the community. We're going to teach you everything you need to know about trading crypto. Again, if you start from scratch, it will take you years, man. Actually, it will take you probably all your life, maybe, and your kid's life to come to the level of me and Jomo. So do yourself a favor. Stop the nonsense. Join the community. Couple of months, man. Learn everything, and then decide if you want to stay or not. But then, this is crypto is much better than stock market. Stock market is annoying as f, is slow moving. They have gaps, scams. They have high fees on the exchanges. You cannot trade their breakout. So much scams, man. I hated stock market, man. I hate it. I love crypto because crypto is 24/7. The moves are extended to the upside and extended to the downside. You don't need to use leverage. If you want to maximize gains, absolutely crypto, but you need to minimize risk, my friend, because if you don't know risk management, if you don't know, coin selection, if you don't know how to trade, man, you're gonna end yourself. You're gonna blow up account after account after account till you will actually reach the promised land. If you're gonna reach the promised land. So yeah, man, if you're new to trading, definitely crypto and get yourself a proper mentors to teach you at start to cut the learning process because the learning process is a long process, man. It's a long process.
I'm with CM. I Crypto is much better. I believe that the exchanges are better. Everything is
Join the
airtight.
join the community. Stop being cheap. Also buy yourself this. Come on, if you're talking about stock market, you're talking about crypto. If you trade with more than 10, 20, 30, 50K, invest in your education. Stop being a cheap doggy dog and buy the Master the Bull webinar and buy yourself a membership. It's dirt cheap, for God's sake. If you're interested in trading for a living, you better subscribe to the gym of trading, man. Become a professional trader, man. Man or ma'am, whoever you're gonna be, whoever you are. Oh, we have this one. One of my favorite trades of yours is XRP and then compounded into TRX the next day back in November. Epic trade. Thank you, Myron. Myron is my VIP for many, many months and actually year plus. And November, man, the XRP trade was the most amazing trade we took in November. I'll show the audience, man. I'll show the audience that I'll show the audience what happened in November, man. It was absolutely absolutely outrageous, man. This breakout. Look at this, man. This is where we bought it. Okay, show you guys. We've been hunting. We've been waiting for XRP to break out of the range, this range, and actually the big range as well. But our entry, I will never forget it. 666. That was the number. 666 we entered, boom, and then we added here on the 70s here. Once we took the 74, you can see that peak, we added more. And then we added a bit more on the 75. On that wick here, man, we just completely pyramid into the XRP. Three big kahunas entries. Bam, 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 bam. And that's coming back to the guy that asked about what do you think about concentrated trades, less trades, and big trades. That's what I think. We printed so much money and then we added more. We actually had huge runner, nailed profits all the way here. Then bought here more, swing trade the runner, boom, added here more, boom, here we added more, man, boom, here we added more, and that was already the top. Once it topped out, we move our stops here under the low here, and we got stopped out on the 216 with a massive profit in the bank. Big Daddy Kahuna. And we're going to get the same trades like XRP. I'm telling you, Myron, the same mega trade is coming for our community. And like TRX, oh, we forgot TRX right after we nailed the double in 1 day. In 1 day, we nailed the double on TRX, no leverage. That was insane. I'll show you. That was the TRX trade. Show you that first was XRP. We smoked it. Then come TRX. Come TRX, man. Right here. That was the trade. Look at this. Boom. We bought it here. You can see that was the high. That was the high here. We saw it coming up, creeping up after a nice accumulation. This is what we're looking for, the tightness of price. That's why you want to be professional. You don't want to be a loser. Join our community. Boom. I shared the signal in the community here. The day before the double. And then we woke up the next day to this Jomo.
I remember, man.
I will never forget it. That was free money. This is the double, man. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, that was the double. And on TRX, we play heavy because it's a very low risk coin. It's moving so slow. Boom, we woke up on a double, cash out, close it, boom, close it here. Hit all our target. That was unbelievable trade. And I think crypto is going to this direction. At some point, the big liquid coins will start moving very, very hard. And it's going to happen probably on the next big leg of Bitcoin, I think, after a little cool off. That's what I think. I don't know.
Man, that was epic trade for sure. Look, CM, I think we're probably done giving the alpha for the day. What do you think? Anything else?
Wait a minute. How many trades does the community average weekly? Man, we trade every day. I have pretty couple of trades every day in a strong bull run, in a strong altcoins. Can be couple of trades a day. Can be 1-2 trades a day. And some days, when there is like a little chop, there is no trade. But on average, on a strong bull, you can get in a strong bull alt season. And alt season can be 20-30 trades a week. Easy peasy, man. Easy peasy.
Yeah, me and you, we trade differently in that sense.
Yeah.
You trade more actively. We take many more trades. I take less trades. Me, in my community, we take anywhere between, if it's a slow month, 5 trades to 20, 25 trades. I don't think I take more than 30 trades a month. And, actually my best month, CM, doesn't matter if it's a bullish or not bullish, is anywhere between 10 to 15 trades. But they're concentrated. I trail the stop, right? I make sure that I go into the best coins that I observe. And that's where we differ. You go on a more active approach. I go on a less active approach. But both of us successful. So uno, dos. You can come to each one. You want more activeness, go with the high energy CM. You want someone more composed, someone that takes less trades. Eventually, both succeed. That's the beauty in trading. You can have different personalities both succeed.
Success rates now in the last, I'll tell you, in the last 2 weeks, man, the last 2 weeks success rate is very high. Is around 60 to 70, I think 70 plus percent. Actually, I think even more. I think it can be even 80% plus of the trades are in the money, and not you're not losing money on them. You know what I mean? So 80% of them we're not losing money. Maybe 20% will hit your stop. You're gonna take a loss between 5 to 10, 12%. But the other 80 gonna print you money. Will print virtuals, Ray, many amazing trade, double digit, triple digit gains. So really, man, stop, with the nonsense and just join, man. Don't be cheap, man. Don't be
My
cheap.
my success rate over time is like 45%, but over time, like in a long periods of time, if
Yeah.
someone wanted to know the long-term success rate.
Buy the Master the Bull. Next week it's happening on Monday, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Join the community now. Trade alerts coming all the time, my friends. Stop wasting time, and jerking off on your porn sites and join the membership. Start with the education, man. It's gonna make you a lot of money in the long run. Thank you guys for watching. You have a wonderful day. Cheers.
Cheers.